Fort Southwick. Fort Southwick sits on Portsmouth Hill, overlooking the naval city of Portsmouth. Construction began in 1861 and was completed by 1870. It housed a huge water tank that supplied water to neighbouring forts, as well as providing accommodation for around 220 men. The fort was also armed with 23 guns. During the Second World War, its tunnels were part of the secret communications nerve centre for Operation Overlord, which was the code name for the Battle of Normandy. Over 1,000 people were stationed above ground in the fort at various headquarters associated with the D-Day planning and the final attack. The site remained in use until 1974, when the tunnels were abandoned. During the Cold War era, Fort Southwick was classed by the Soviet Union as a Category A target, and consequently had two 1-megaton thermonuclear weapons assigned to it, one primary weapon and one as a backup. I've investigated this location many times, two of which were all-night events. Walking down the damp, dark tunnels that stretch for miles is very unnerving. One night in particular, I decided to join a secondary group who were investigating another part of the extensive tunnels. Alone, I began to walk down the tunnel with just a tiny flashlight for company. I began walking at a normal pace, which quickly changed to a sprint when I absolutely knew I was being followed. Add to that the echo of my footsteps convincing me that I could hear other steps apart from mine. It was terrifying. Glancing behind me, there was nothing to see but pitch blackness. I've never been so glad to see the distant torchlight of the other group in the distance. My photos here show lighting, but when investigating, all the lights are off and the claustrophobic feeling is intense. There's many spirits who haunt this location, including neighbouring Fort Widley. A young drummer boy, who I estimated to be around 17 years of age, an older man who's very drunk and abusive towards women, and even two cavaliers are just some of the many spirit beings myself and other members of the group sensed were around us.